Alright, good morning. Once again from Universal. We are back to do, well, more updates. I mean, we're now in August. It's a Monday, so we're going to check up on crowds. But being in August means Horror Nights is fast approaching. We are about 25 days away from the first official event day. And a ton of props have been added in studios, so we're going to go check those out. I was going to check on, of course, rocket construction and just crowd levels, ride lines, everything in general for this Monday. So let's just jump right into this. Across the lake, a lot of dirt, just massive piles of dirt have been added in front of Rocket. Not like much construction yet, but that is a lot more dirt than was there 2 weeks ago. Otherwise, City Walk looks pretty much unchanged. Up hooks and the test train. Crowd levels are busy-ish today so far. Like, there's people and it's busy, or it was busy over by the moving walkways, but we kind of caught an opening here. We'll see if Islands is still opening 15 minutes early like it was last time, and gonna see what we can get on, see how Hagrid's Express Queue looks, and of course Velocicoaster. Fingers crossed she's actually running this morning. Yep, so they did open the park 15 minutes early. I don't completely agree with it, but also, I don't know. I don't really mind. It does kind of alleviate the line at the entrance slightly. What does amaze me is the fact that people will straight up, all out run or sprint to ride a roller coaster. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've seen the videos of Cedar Point and Steel Vengeance. The idiots running to get to that thing is just, it astounds me that people will do that. Like, I can power walk. I do power walk. But I'm also naturally a fast walker because I have long legs. So for me, my power walk is faster than most people's running. I don't understand the whole idea of running. Power walking's one thing. All out running and running people over, that's another. Looks like Velocicoaster's got a couple of riders on it, so that's good. Currently sitting at a 10-minute wait.
Will be verified at the bridge ahead.
Waiting to see if the thing changed. Oh yeah, they changed the wait time board about a month or so ago, too. It's updated. Alright, yeah, no, we're not doing Hagrid's. That is a train wreck and a half. Everyone's fucking bundling up, pushing each other. They can't figure out how to use the lockers. Have I said how much I hate theme park guests? I mean, I really do hate people at theme parks. They're the stupidest breed of people I have ever met. It's like, they get in here and then they forget all manners, all concept of how technology works. It's a pass barcode scanner, and I'm going to stick my barcode in the scanner instead of holding it back a few inches to scan it. Then I'm going to run people over to get in the express line that's already out the door. People... And then I'm going to stand in the narrow doorway on my phone and then get annoyed when people bump into me or say, excuse me, and then I don't move, and then they push me out of the way. Like, people need to learn some concept of you're not the only one at the theme park. Anyway, we're going down to a much better attraction, much calmer ride. Velocicoaster, which normally isn't quite the train wreck as Hagrid's. Alright, just went and got 2 rides there on Velocicoaster. First ride, a little slow. Second ride, much faster. Running great this morning in the semi-humid, warm morning. Definitely a lot faster than it does on cold mornings. Yeah, no, she's running good. And great crew in there. I mean, they are absolutely just moving trains like crazy. Like, the train comes into the lower block break, and the train in waiting is already advancing into the station, so they're just moving trains like crazy. They're doing great. So now we're gonna head back. We're gonna try and get ride on Hagrid's, and we'll see how that goes with their express pain in the butt, train wreck, can't figure it out, yada yada, yeah. So we're just gonna keep, every time we come and I vlog, I'm gonna keep telling you guys how express goes on Hagrid's in hopes that it will improve. And we can track the progress from basically the beginning of the express until the later years. So yeah, Hagrid's now. Alright, never mind. Hagrid's is down. Been down for about a half an hour, they said. They played the extended delay announcement, so we're just going to hop the train over to Studios now. They actually opened it early. I don't know if it's because they're opening Studios gates 15 minutes early or if it's because Hagrid's is down. Either one seems plausible. But yeah, we're going to head over to Studios, do some HHM updates, and all of that. I hate this ride. And yeah, we'll see how it goes over there. Hopefully it's quieter than it is over here. Alright, heading into San Francisco here, coming off the train. From the looks of things, no prep yet for what I think is going to be the Mel's Die-In. I imagine that's probably going to be like a DJ booth or something. And this whole area is going to kind of be like the Mel's Die-In party. Cars are still here. Honestly, I think one's missing, maybe. Amity Island stuff is all still there. Just the food booths are gone. Yeah, not much has changed through here. This will probably be one of the last zones to be built. And we're strolling through New York here, and yeah, we got a whole lot of nothing really at the moment for what I believe is going to be Mutation's Toxic 20s. There's some barriers back there, but I think that's just spare stanchions being staged. There is a lighting tower there, and then some new lighting rigs mounted and a wire on top of the buildings. Yeah, a bunch of new lighting rigging up on top of the buildings, but otherwise no props in the street yet. We're going to try and hit up Mummy real quickly, hoping it's quiet before going back, maybe do Gringotts. Hoping to try and maybe get on Rocket today as well. Mummy is currently a 10-minute wait. So yeah, we're gonna go walk right onto Mummy.
Get out of here! The curse is real! This whole place is a trap! He's after your soul! Look for the Magi!
Silence! With your souls, I shall rule for all eternity.
Okay, just got a good ride through there on Mummy. Ride didn't have quite as much pop and airtime as it can, but you know, Mummy's always a good ride. Now we're gonna go do Rocket. I think I'm coming back next weekend with a friend, actually on Rocket's last day of operation, but she's a little afraid of the ride. So, but we're gonna get what could very well be my final ride on Rip Ride Rocket. So, let's go. Hopefully it's not too long. Alright, so just stand outside this gate here. This gate is the main entrance to Horror Nights typically. So we can see Rocket, there's walls blocking off Rocket where construction's going to begin. Behind there, behind there is actually a hallway that I think will be used as part of getting either to or probably getting back from some of the houses in the far sound stages down there. We got a good view on riding the ride. And then there's another hallway in between there that will take you back, and I imagine that will also lead to some of the queues. Maybe like they'll have the sign out here and then you walk back there to actually get in the physical cattle pen queue line, kind of like how they do for the new tent houses out back. El Artista down at the end, you're going to enter in, go back, and then you're going to kind of tuck up into the Blue Man Group stage. I'll try and point out a little more when we get back there, or when we get down there. That's going to be in that sound stage down there. These, I'm not sure what these three will be. Possibly, honestly, I don't know. But yeah, great ride through there on Rocket, though. Great ride through. Ride's running very good. Can't say that I'll miss it. I'm excited for what's coming next, but it's not an absolutely awful attraction. Now I think we're going to try and get our button real fast. So here is the Burning Blade Tavern button. Then on the back, if you want, you can pause it there and see what it says. So yeah, we got Pass Holder Appreciation Days coming up soon, and that's the button will come out, or not the button, our magnet's gonna come out on the 15th. We did not get a reservation for Pass Holder Night this year. Kind of a little annoyed about that. Actually, that's a bit of a sore subject because, yeah, that reservation system, in a word, was crap. It kind of, yeah. They dropped the link 15 minutes late on the website. The only way you could access it was through their Instagram and Facebook, which was not even easy to get to the link. And yeah, no, it was not good. And how they dropped the Horror Nights reservation was also not good because they dropped it like later than they said they would. So yeah, was not too pleased with that. We did not get a Pass Horror Night reservation. We did get a Horror Nights reservation, which that vlog will be out in September. But Pass Holder Night, yeah, no, still kind of pissed about how that went. But I mean, we went last year. If you want to see how last year's event was, go check that out. I'm actually going to be back on the 16th. I got with a friend of mine. That's Rocket's last day of operation, like I said earlier. So maybe try and get one more ride on it. But the ride that we got today, if that is my last ride, I'm not complaining because that is the best ride I've ever gotten on that attraction, besides maybe the night ride during Pass Holder Night last year. The attraction's running very good at the moment. Now, I think we're going to head back, maybe do Gringotts and Men in Black. So, we're on our way back to Men in Black. Gringotts is too long and we have no desire to go in Diagon right now. But, another look over here. Check up on the bridge this week. Still missing a lot of wood, but there is a ton of lumber out there. Actually, the main bridge part out there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's, let's get past this thing. But there is wood decking on the bridge again. So, fingers crossed, I think they will, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that's ready for Horror Night. It'll help with crowd flow. They have these giant fans all around the park too, which is really helpful because it's hot today. But now we have the Jaws restroom, or Amity Island, whatever you want to call it. All the siding's done, so hopefully this should be opening back up soon. Again, hopefully in time for Horror Nights, because this is kind of a bit of a roadblock here. But yeah, they're starting to get things and projects finished up here at Studios. Yep, they blocked off Fear Factor because the performers are actually here now for Horror Nights. They're starting to get warmed up and get ready for the Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay show that's going to be here in this stadium for Horror Nights, like usual, Nightmare Fuel. And I guess this is part 2 of their circus act. You can hear the dragon from all the way out here. I thought it was a drum beat.
here, baby. Come on.
Looks like there might be some additional lighting rigs up there. They added some scrim on this side. But yeah, they got the whole thing over here blocked off. You're not getting anywhere near that right now. Yeah, I'm excited for the show this year. It's usually always very good, so fingers crossed that it's just as good as it is in the previous years. No progress out here yet. Still waiting for the TV screens to be installed for the wait times and banners for the houses. But back there is going to be Galkin, the Nordic Monsters of the North, and the Fallout house. Both of those houses will be in the two new tent ones way out back. Saw that from an aerial. We'll go down by Simpsons a little later and check in on Dolls Let's Play Dead and Hatchet and Chain's house. But for now, we're going to go take a ride in on Men in Black. Alright, did Men in Black. Good. I've done better, I've done worse. 377,000, so, you know, pretty good. But just gun was buggy in a couple of the rooms, but otherwise it was good. A little bit busier here today than it has been in the past. Couple of weeks at least. Like, we've been coming a lot recently. And July was much quieter. It's just, you know, crowds. The end of the summer season, so everyone's trying to get here before they have to go back to school. Now, let's go check on some Horror Nights stuff. Alright, so heading back to my viewing point. So, Hatchet and Chains. At least I think that's going to be Hatchet and Chains. We can kind of see it back there. It looks very Western-esque. They're getting it finished up. Like I said, Galkin and Fallout way in the back there at those tents in the far back. Actually, you can see Fallout. So the far tent, right there. You can see right there, that's Fallout, where Goblin's Feast was last year, and then Galkin, which is the tent just beyond the structure here, that's where Monsters Eternal Bloodlines was, and then, yeah, this here is Dolls Let's Play Dead. The name is actually on the front of it now. I want to see if I can... I don't think, no, I don't think you can see Galkin's nameplate. No, I can see like the strip where it would be, but it's not there. But yeah, I mean, they're getting done. They're getting work done. Maybe. Alright, we're heading into a little bit of Cat Lady here. So, here's obviously her house. Because we're at the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. This roof structure was not here over the weekend. I don't think they're quite done with it. I think they've got like some maybe fake shingling and whatnot to put on, but man, this is huge. So a week ago, about 2 weeks ago, this was a giant metal thing, and now it's a house. And then we have whatever the heck these things are gonna be. Stained glass, that's like the main motif. Oh, look at this, they added some plants in here. Scare actor thing. There's stairs in there, I don't know if you can see it, to make them like come up higher. As always, this is Cat, so Cat. Speaker up here. Try to see if there's a trigger point. Doesn't look like there's any trigger points in there. Yeah, there's a giant ball of yarn up top here. This is cool. This looks like just yeah, so here's a see if I can back up. Here's the stained glass. That's a big motif because of the conservatory this year. They did a really good job building this into the trees, and then they've got whatever these are, maybe like pieces of the moon or something. And then like the thing has cat scratches in it. They did really good with this year. This actually has me excited. We're gonna go down there a little later, but yeah, no, this is actually looking like a very good zone. So actually they're not quite done with the roof, but from back here you can kind of start to see like the roof paneling going in. That's what's going to be on the front. ET is a 10-minute late. We'll probably do that. This bad guys thing is new. They have cleared out this area, so this is a bar area normally for horror nights. And then let's see if the new meet and greet character's out yet. We're not. I'm gonna go with no. So Mr. Wolf from Bad Guys 2 is out. He's creepy. Or he will be out. He's a character. He's new. But he is creepy as heck. And the kids' play area, the little ogres, at least the splash pad, is currently down for a refurb right now. But yeah, let's head in and do ET, and then when we come out, we can check in on the rest of Cat Lady. Just got out of ET, coming back into Cat Lady. You got this, but we think this pile of like hair is actually going to be a cat. I'm thinking it's going to have like a head missing or something. But we're heading into the rest of this area, Crooked Lane. This tree structure here, all this. Mountain of like shredded clothes, old toys, stuffed animals, pumpkins all up in the tree. I imagine Little Boo is in here somewhere. And then we have the story of the land, or the zone. Yeah.
There's a lot more than what I can see.
Yeah, we got tons of props, Halloween masks, kids' toys, old RC cars. Like I said, I'm keeping my eye out for Little Boo up in the trees. Got all just the old radio, tricycle, and then one of the storyboards. He's got to be in here somewhere. He's become such a flippin' merchandising item. Because we're not going to see him during horror nights. Nope. They have a giant concrete piece here. I don't know if this is for horror nights or what this is.
And like this area right here is part of Halloween Horror Nights, so this is going to be a scare zone. So when you walk through here,
There's going to be Cat Lady. Like I said, I'm trying to keep an eye out for Little Boo while giving you guys a good look at the land. Here's another storyboard. I will be very surprised if he is not here somewhere. I don't see him at the moment. Doesn't mean he's not here. We got the gates leading to Crooked Lane. We're going to turn around and come back. So yeah, we actually have like the Crooked Lane sign here. I don't see Little Boo. I'm kind of surprised, if I'm going to be honest. I was expecting... I like this. Enter if you dare. Yeah. No, this is neat. This is a lot better than I was expecting. It's getting me excited for this. Yeah, I don't see him, though. I was kind of looking for a Little Boo, but I don't see him anywhere. Huh, interesting.
See, they added to this.
So, heading into Masquerade, Dance of Death. Again, the gates and stained glass are going to be the two things that are going to be big this year. There's gates here, there's gates there, there's going to be gates on the truss this year apparently. So, Going all out. Stained glass too. But this is one that I'm very excited for. Like, I love the idea of like the vampires, this styling. Like, look at, this is just awesome. And then look at the bat. That bat stained glass piece.
You see, this one's light colored and these
Yeah,
three are all the rust colored.
they're wood. That's stone. That's wood. That's what it's supposed to be. We've got drink goblets. I have a feeling that once Horror Nights starts really ramping up, these will be filled with blood and then covered up during the daytime. But, yeah. We'll come back and check in on the Five and Dimes merchandise in a minute. Head up here. Hold on. Another one there. More of the gates. And then the Raven. So we have Raven, Origins of Horror. Crow, Raven, Origins of Horror. Cat Lady. Vampire here. I don't know what he's gonna be for. Maybe he's the gargoyle for Origins as well. I wonder if there's gonna be more of these put in for the other two. For Toxic 20s and Mel's. We'll have to see, but anyway, we're gonna head into the Five and Dime and check up on the new merchandise real fast. So the last two houses were announced, Five Nights at Freddy's and WWE. I don't know what WWE has to do with Horror Nights, but yeah. So this thing is now finished with all the characters. It's neat, but this is what I'm talking about with the conservatory, the stained glass, all that. Five Nights at Freddy's, merchandise, t-shirts. Another t-shirt over here. They've got some of the stuff for the WWE house. This is more of the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. What?
Who is that?
WWE. If you can't tell, I'm not a fan. Terrifier. Fallout. Yeah. Fallout. Never Go Alone. I don't see any of the WWE shirts, which is weird, but okay. And then Jason, which I think that collection's cool. But and this is the new Little Boo merchandise. So gargoyle on top of Little Boo. I actually like this like moving 3D-esque picture frame. They got pillow bag. I don't know what this is. Just a keychain almost. Realm of the Pumpkin. I'm trying to get this open to smell it. Can you pop this open, please?
Mel's drink.
And then this is some stuff for Mel's
If I
dying.
like it or if I don't like it. I'm not sure.
And yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I was expecting it to smell like pumpkin spice, and it kind of smells like rotting pumpkins almost. Like sweet rotting pumpkins. So we got a sign for Mel's, pin, keychain, t-shirt, backpack, stickers. We got this Little Boo like teapot, pants, t-shirt. So yeah, they're starting to get stuff in. Some more stuff in. We're getting closer. I'm getting excited. Like I said, 2 t-shirts, adult, child, picture, all that. But yeah, that's all the new merch for now. So here we are in Origins of Horror. We got one of the platforms for one of the scare actors to stand on. We're gonna swing around here, and we got a ton of stuff coming up here. Truss still needs to go in, but that should be in the should be coming along soon. Minion Mayhem is 70. That's ridiculous. Another identical or near identical platform to the one back there. And I need to get Sophie with some of this stuff. And then we come over here. We have this this is actually cool. I like this. Like with the busted gate, the table, the stained glass. This is awesome. We have multiple of these all along here. It's great to see like stuff finally happening in Minion Land. Another one and another one. This is cool. And then we've got one more platform up here. So yeah, this is coming along really nicely, really well. And the construction walls are down from the Battery Park renovation. Just some, light landscaping. A lot of characters out. Hashtag was out at Fallon, which is 55. We got the characters out here at Mummy as well, the pharaohs. Can't really see what Mummy's wait time is. It looks like 35, which isn't bad. Wandering through New York. It's getting busier. The Blues Brothers just finished up. They're pulling away. Like I said, no props yet for Horror Nights through here. But the rest of the park's really gearing up. It's going to be a good year. The scare zones look great. The houses look meh, but the scare zones so far are looking just phenomenal. Really do. Cat Lady looks a lot better than I expected, as does... and the Masquerade looks awesome. So glad to see, them lining stuff up down Minion Land instead of keeping it just to the front. Anyway, we're going to have some lunch at Louie's and their jumbo pizza slices. Alright, so we went and had lunch at Louie's. I had the barbecue chicken pizza. It's their specialty right now. This is good. It's just decent pizza. I wish I had more barbecue sauce than marinara sauce, but it's still good. I give it 3 out of 5. And we also got the garlic knots. Those are good as well. Just basic garlic knots, also 3 out of 5. Louie's is a solid option for lunch and not overly expensive either. Then we just got off the train from Studios to Islands. Now we're going to come back and we're going to try and finally do Hagrid's. Ride's posted at a 135-minute wait. It had been down most of the morning, actually. But it is open now, so we're going to see how the express queue looks at the moment. So let's head in and find out. Alright, we're walking into Hagrid's express queue. It is noon on the dot. Noon 12:01, so we're going to walk up. Let's see how far back we are. And, see how long this takes. Keeping our fingers crossed. So far so good. We're not back here. We're not in the lower kind of switchbacky area. Looks like a good amount of trains running. Trains coming into the fourth launch there. One's just about to come out of the thing. I can hear one going through the final launch in the back. One just whipped around by the unicorn. Moving steady down the lower express. Almost dueling there. Yeah, trains are cycling pretty good. Okay, express line stopped up there. Not slowing down coming to the station. But yeah, looks like we're just up past the castle turn. So if everything moves right, this should be about a half an hour to 35 minutes. So we got in line at noon, so hopefully we'll be out of here before 12:40. We're in the hallway in 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, about 10 minutes. So about another 15-20 to here, so I think I'm going to be about right. If they move this properly, we'll be here for about a half an hour. I think that that's acceptable to me. Half an hour is an acceptable amount of time to wait in an express queue, because we tend to do that on Velocicoaster after 4. So I'll update you as we're about to board the bike. So we're too low and about, yep, of course. So we're too low and about, I don't know if you can see it, but about a half an hour, 28 minutes, about what I said. Now, time to get on. Alright, just got off Hagrid's there. Good ride. We did get stopped in the drop track. So, the train in front of us, pulling out of the station, some dumb idiot would not listen. And they had to stop the whole station, and the team members had to talk to him for a good 30 seconds to a minute, which can really, like, that extra minute can really hurt Hagrid's. So, like, I'm honestly getting annoyed, not because we're sitting there. I don't care about it sitting there. It's the fact of why we were sitting there. And that's because some guests couldn't do whatever they were being told. But anyway, you know, breakdowns are always fun. It's always fun to watch the ride operate. And other than that, ride's running great. Super powerful, even though we were in the middle. So now we're going to head up, see what Velocicoaster's at. It's definitely warm today. Might have to pull out the cooling towel. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Cooling towel, best $15 you can spend. And if you buy them at the parks, they're themed. So it's a souvenir too. Like if you're gonna buy one souvenir your entire trip, don't buy a wand, buy a cooling towel. I'm being dead serious. Buy a cooling towel before you buy a wand. You'll get so much use out of that. Anyway, Velocity looks like it's posted at 60, so we're gonna wander down there, see what that area looks like, then maybe go explore the rest of the park, or yeah, maybe go to one of the hotels. We'll see. Alright, well, we just got off Cat in the Hat there, just looking for something to do to kill time before we go ride Velocicoaster. Slight issue though, lightning is starting to move into the area. It's currently sitting at 10 miles. The lightning range for attractions to shut down is 5. Dude, lightning's at 10, but the range is 5. So hopefully we can get on Velocicoaster before weather shuts it down. But we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we're walking out of Velocicoaster now. Ride's running phenomenally, except for that train. That train sounds awful. That train does not sound good. It's got like a purring, flapping sound. Yeah, no, she's not running. That one's not running good, but otherwise, ride's absolutely hauling in the afternoon heat. Every other train's running great except that one, so can't complain there. Now we are actually going to head out, take the bus over, and go check out Helios. So, went to Epic at the beginning of June. I didn't vlog. I should have. I really should have, because it would have been good to get out there and vlog. But, I mean, I'll be back soon enough, sometime. But when we were set to go to Epic, we originally had booked Helios. We were gonna go and stay at Helios Grand for the 3 days that we spent at Epic, and it was about, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks before, and we looked at breakfast prices at the hotel, and it was like $35 per person for the breakfast buffet. Grab and go would have been a little bit cheaper, but still. And then, come to find it, and then we found out that parking is not free. It's about $50 a night, and you don't get a Premier Annual Pass discount because it's not a Universal property. It's on Universal property, but it's owned by Lowe's. Lowe's Hotels. Terrible guest service, by the way, they have. Universal's guest service, great. Lowe's, horrendous. But anyway, so yeah, we kind of said, there's a Holiday Inn, literally a 2-minute drive from Epic. We can use our Premiers to get free valet parking at Epic. We can get free breakfast at the hotel. And it works just the same, and we don't have to deal with the mess of trying to get in at Helios, because if I'm being honest, from the lines that I saw, the exclusive entrance for hotel guests was longer than the main entrance line from some of the videos that I've seen, and woof, it's toasty through here in Seuss. But yeah, so we didn't stay at Helios like we planned, but I would still really like to go explore Helios. So we're going to head over there. It's a good idea anyway, because there is a storm approaching. I can feel it. Well, first of all, I can see it. There's dark clouds over the park, but I can also feel it. The heat just got really extreme all of a sudden, which is a signal that the storm is on its way. When it really starts to heat up, that means it's about to dump down rain, and the temperature's going to drop drastically, real quickly. So yeah, we're going to grab some water, and then we're going to make our way over towards Helios. So I'll probably check in with you guys once we get down to the bus loop. Alright, as we're coming up to the front of Islands, I'm going to do a couple little updates I didn't do earlier. So the construction walls that had been covering the guest services area over here, those have been there for a while actually. They're all down now. They're all done here. Nice refresh, nice repaint of that facade. The stroller rental and locker area is still under scrim and construction walls. Hopefully that should be getting done soon as well. Bathrooms up here also still under facade. They were doing some work in there this morning, we could hear. And once again, hopefully done soon. Oh, the lockers aren't under scrim. I thought they were. Just the rental area. But yeah, these are still under construction, or under renovation. Like I said, hopefully soon though. Householder entrance is closed. That closes at noon. And then the discount-esque store. So yeah, we're heading out onto City Walk now to get to catch the bus to head up to Helios. Check that out. So real quick update out here, there's a ton of work walls there around that area path. I think it has to do with drainage, probably. I think they're having some drainage issues over there, but you can still get down to that area. Again, massive dirt piles, so when we rode Rocket, I got a good look at what they're building over there. It's a trench. Everyone's kind of saying like, oh, it's going to be part of the coaster. I don't think so. I think that's going to be a retention pond. I think that the coaster's going to run out here, maybe, but what they're currently digging out looks to be a retention pond. It'll be filled in with concrete and then, you know, hold water when it rains, because they need drainage work out here. But yeah, whew, it's hot out here on City Walk right now, that's for sure. Alright, hopping the Donkey Kong bus over to Helios. So, gonna get to try out some of the new, one of the new electric buses. Alright, so just wandering through Helios, just did like a full walk around. It's cool, yeah. Is it worth $1,000 a night or whatever the hell they're getting for their prices now? No, not even close. I will say this view though, this view is... That door's gonna break. This view really is something special. Oh, Pulsar's running. Photon's not. Photon was absolutely hauling faster than Pulsar just a second ago. I'm almost wondering if Photon overspeed faulted. But, I mean, just... I love this park, I really do. It's got its issues. It's not perfect. It's hot. And everything. Oh! Pulsar's running empty. Oh, I almost wonder if stuff's getting shut down for weather. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I love this park, and this view is just phenomenal. You can see close our running. God, that's such a good ride, too. I was saying, I was like, I wish I could get, like, a comp ticket to get in here. All I would do is just go ride Stardust Racers, go ride Monsters Unchained, and call it a day and leave. Like, literally. If I had a ticket to come in here right now, I would just go ride Stardust Monsters and leave. But yeah, and then the flame coming off Helios' arrow up here, his raven or hawk or whatever this is, the quote. It's just, I love this park. I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to try more food. Reviews will be out soon. It really is an amazing theme park. The theming is just phenomenal. Helios, though, it's cool. It's cool. That's about it. I mean, like, it's a hotel with a great view out the back. Like, it's just really... Yeah.
Back in.
Yeah.
You don't need a room key, right?
No, I'm not staying here. Yeah, no, this is just, it's... To me, it's really just like an overpriced frickin' Holiday Inn with a bunch of upcharge stuff. I mean, it's beautiful, yeah, sure, but, yeah, I mean, here's a gift shop, bunch of merch, that oversold t-shirt. You got your exclusive park entrance over here with there's actually like a whole display in there for like the carousel. It's cool. I don't know, this park is cool, and I really wish that we could go in the park, but it was not going to be worth what they were charging us for it. Alright, we're having a wander over here at Sapphire Falls. At this point, we're just resort hopping because there's like literally nothing to do in the regular parks for us at the moment. And we don't feel like dealing with the after 4 rush on Hagrid's. We think we're heading into the hotel. Maybe. No. No, this is not the hotel. This is the convention center. But, I mean... Okay, this is the convention center. Maybe the hotel is up. Wall. Oh, yeah. Pavilion. Elevator to level 3. We take the elevator to level 3. Okay, so we're giving you some wayfinding. So you're going to come in through those doors, and then you're going to take the elevator to level 3. Oh, okay, level 4 then, apparently. That's where everything is for, yeah, strong water. I was going to say, I can recognize. Said 3. I'm going to go with 4.
That says 4. That says lobby.
Hi.
Look, yeah, there is no level 3.
No.
4.
This is a weird
Just
setup.
trading company in a studio store.
Yeah, we're on level 4, right? I think. Yeah, this says it's 4. Escalator. Okay, I guess we go down. I'm completely... Okay, maybe you do go to level 3. Maybe we should have followed the other side. Escalator to... It says escalator to lobby. This thing is weird. Wait, we don't want Royal Pacific. We want
this hotel.
This thing is weird.
Oh, we get to stay inside, though. We gotta find this because we can go to the next hotel.
Yeah.
On the inside.
Oh, well, we're going over to Aventura, though. We're going the other way. But once we come back here... Yeah, once we come back here, then we can walk over there. That'll work. Okay. Maybe if we followed the actual flippin' thing. So it's this way. So we go this way. This is weird. My guess is that when... Yeah, my guess is that when you drive in... Yeah, it would have been helpful if we just looked at the sign over there that said lobby. Right there, it's probably through those doors. If I had to guess, I would say that the road that actually leads up to here is probably goes up a hill and then gets to the lobby. But whatever it is, this is a weirdly set up hotel, because there's the hotel right there. This is like the meeting places. So I think we're not taking the bus lobby this way. Oh, Jesus. Got a half a mile walk. Ah, okay. That's why. Yeah, probably. No. They let us out at the bus stop for the hotel. But yeah, so now we're gonna wander back to try and find the lobby to this place. So far, it's nice. I mean, I don't know. Tropical vibes, almost. Well, yeah, this part is. This... Okay, here we are. Now we're starting to get back into the actual hotel. Now we're in the actual hotel. This kind of feels like... this feels kind of Googie-esque, like Southern California architecture. That's what this feels like. Who knows? Hot pots and salads. Ooh. Coffee. What's a hot pot meal? Okay, we're gonna walk around. I don't want to drain my battery, but I mean, yeah, this looks like a combination of like tiki and all that. This is actually cool. I'd stay here. Alright, popping in here to Aventura. Very modern. Sapphire Falls, in my personal opinion, was better than Helios. Like, Sapphire Falls to me was better than Helios. The pool was cooler looking. Yeah, you have the beautiful view of Celestial Park in Helios, but you also have the beautiful view out the back of Sapphire Falls. Yeah, right? Yeah, or they'd be in their room sleeping. But, yeah, I mean, we got the pool out there. It's a nice pool. This is the fidget spinner hotel, as I like to call it, but I don't know, it's nice. It's clean. It's modern. It's nice. I like it in here. This is cool. I do want to do some research as to, like, pricing and everything, and seeing what we can maybe pop in some of these places for lunch. But yeah, I mean, it's $16 for a whole pizza, and we paid $16 almost for a slice of pizza at Louis. So yeah, right. Yeah, there's a view of Volcano Bay. We're gonna go to Cabana Bay in a minute. Got coffee and all that here. Yeah, no, this is nice. This is a really modern hotel, though, like modern looking. It seems like to me all the Lowe's hotels have like the same kind of vibe, like modern. Oh, sorry. Okay, we got a great view off the top of looks like rain off in the distance, yeah. But we got a great view up here of the whole park, really. I mean, Velocicoaster, got the profile on the top, hat, Hulk, everything. I was asked by one of the security guards to stop filming in the lobby. I get it. People want their privacy or whatever. I'm not going to argue. I'll discuss my thoughts on the hotel as we head over for Cabana, but yeah, great view off the balcony up here. It's awesome. And then we could even see Epic on the other side, which I'll show you in a second. So yeah, if you look out there, you can see Helios and Stardust Racers out in the distance, and you can probably even, yeah, you can actually see Mako. See Mako out there at SeaWorld, and Kraken looks like too. Alright, we're over here at Cabana Bay. Aventura was nice, that was neat. It was very modern, very clean. It was good. It was a nice resort. I don't know why, I just really like Sapphire Falls, that's what it's called. I don't know why I can't remember any of the names of these stupid places, but over here at Cabana Bay, it's nice here. I like this. It's very old school, like hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. No, it's very old school, like motel-esque. I guess apparently the tower views of like Volcano Bay are amazing. But this honestly reminds me a lot of like Disney's, is it Art of Animation, I think? Or like, I think it's All-Star Sport, that's what it is. All-Star Sports, All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, or whatever the heck those resorts are. Where it's like motel, enter from the outside, everything is like in the center of the hotel and whatnot. Got another water slide here. This looks like a nice pool. This is like Prime Value or Value Resort, whatever I don't know, there are different classifications, but this does not give you express pass at the parks. That's for like their premier resorts or whatever. Oh, some construction here. But yeah, we're gonna head up, check out the lobby, and then move on to Royal Pacific. I don't know, I just thought it was odd, like, no one stopped me filming in Helios' lobby. Like, there was team members everywhere, and they didn't care that I was filming. And there were team members everywhere in Sapphire Falls, and they didn't care that I was filming in the lobby. But Aventura, they did. And we got up on top of the bar, and I was trying to be discreet, because I didn't want to, like, have to listen to anyone else again. Be like, hey, you can't film here. So, I don't know how this is going to be. I don't really have a desire to film in this lobby. But yeah, if there's anything cool, I'll show you. But we're going to head to the lobby now. So, we've just been wandering down the garden path trying to get over to Royal Pacific. Real quick, like, Cabana Bay, like I said, was nice. But I like this nice walk, honestly. Just wandering down this nice little secluded shaded path with the breeze. We're almost over to Royal Pacific. I can see the sign for the driveway. But yeah, we're gonna pop in there, just see what it looks like, then hop the boat back to City Walk and grab some dinner and see what the weather does. So yeah, heading into Royal Pacific any minute now. So this is like, wow. This is cool. Like, this is cool. Okay, yeah, I can get behind this. This is, like, really nice in here. Water taxi. Where is it saying to go? That way? Yeah, but, okay. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. I'd stay here. I'd stay here. This is cool. See, this is the vibe I like. Tropical. Like, actually tropical.
I wanted to go out of the fucking country.
Yeah.
To the Keys, okay, that's what's not.
What you expected it to be,
I
no.
mean, I had no idea what was there, and found out it's not us. You know?
This is really cool in here. Yeah. Yeah, but this is nice. Alright, so we're just wandering around out here. This is another really nice looking pool. Looks like they got like water sprayers and all kinds of, like, there's probably a slide out here somewhere. I'm trying to find our way to the water taxi. They're doing some construction to the hotel right now, but I stopped filming in the lobby just because I didn't want to fucking hear it from the people working there. Didn't really want to hear it. So anyway, water taxi this way. So we're just trying to find our way over to the water taxi at this point, and trying to get back to City Walk now. But this is my personal favorite resort of the ones that I've seen thus far. This is, yeah, I'm sorry, but Helios is not it. Helios is nice. It's a great focal point. It's a great focal point from Epic, like inside, and it's really nice outside. It's great, the accessibility to the parks from it, I guess. I don't know, we didn't really get to see that, but personally, I think Helios is a little, like, meh compared to these. Like, to me, Helios is just kind of plain, it's boring. Whereas, like, these are so nice, high-themed, even Aventura. It's kind of plain, kind of bare-bones basic, but it's still, like, it's cool. It's neat, it's different, it has some stylings to it. This is really awesome. Yeah, water taxi that way. Convention room or something. Like, this is just, I love this styling. It's kind of like tropical-esque mixed with a little bit of like Asian culture in here. It's really nice. It's starting to rain, I think, but it's really nice here. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that over and over again, but just trying to drive the point home that this is really good. I really like Sapphire. Aventura was neat. It was kind of bare bones basic, but neat. Cabana Bay, it's a value resort. Helios, neat. It was cool to see it. Great view of Epic. Loved the view of Epic. But, I mean, I think that Sapphire is by far my favorite of the ones that we visited so far. I don't have no intention of going to Dockside, Surfside, maybe Stella Nova, Terra Luna, maybe not, I don't know. Those I kind of have a feeling are going to be like bare bones basic, like Aventura and even Helios. Still got to go to Portofino and Hard Rock, but right now we're heading back to City Walk to eat dinner. We're going to go to Panda. Like I said a couple videos ago, best pro tip I can give you for saving money on food is go to Panda Express. Like, they're so cheap, and it's decent food, too. I mean, it's no worse than what you're going to eat in the parks. So, yeah, we're going to head out there. But, I mean, this is great. Look at this. Walking along this fake wooden path, you got this nice white sand beach. You can look out at the water taxis, the boat. Like, it's just really nice. We're trying to find our way to this dang water taxi station. Hopefully we can actually find it. Hopefully we're not just going to end up walking all the way back to City Walk. Well, that's them heading out, but yeah, I got another nice garden walk. So anyway, like I said, heading back to City Walk now. Alright, just finished up dinner there at Panda Express. Good. As always, it's good. It's cheaper. Prices went up. Not like a ton, maybe like, I don't know, 50 cents-ish or something. Anyway, prices went up maybe, I don't know, 40, 50 cents. It wasn't a big price raise, just slightly. But yeah, we're gonna head into studios real fast. I want to grab a couple of pictures. We want to grab something out of the discount store. Then we're gonna pop back over to Islands. Maybe try and get on Hagrid's and possibly Velocicoaster before we have to head out. So yeah, just running into studios real quick. This is why we can't have nice things. Can no one keep their hands off? I hate people. That's what I should title this video. I hate people. I hate theme park guests. That should be the name of this video because that's what I've been saying all day. And I'm sorry to be that dang negative, but holy crap, I hate people. That is a prop, like anything else in this park. That sign, this freaking high voltage thing, that whatever this energon detector tower thing is, that, all props, as is the Horror Night stuff. Leave it alone. That's why I said, this is why we can't have nice things, because people won't leave stuff alone. What you just saw there, that is all the detailing, plasterwork, and painting that someone had to do before that thing was installed. It was installed, and now all of that's been ripped off. And it's not like it was just one isolated part, because I was like, oh, that's weird, the plaster's starting to wear off the wood. Probably just people bumping into it, they can't see it. That's fine, whatever. I saw it on one little corner. Then I came to that side and I saw all the shavings on the ground. Yeah, no, that is ridiculous. And then I started really looking at the prop, and half the thing is missing all of its detail because these flippin' idiots can't leave it alone for 0.5 seconds. Like, keep your hands off stuff, people. Good grief. Alright, sorry for the little rant, but that just drove me up a wall, because people sit on the stuff too, and it's like, do not sit, and then they sit right in front of the do not sit sign, so yeah, I'm sorry, but I had to say that. That's ridiculous. Okay, heading back into Islands now. Gonna go try and catch one final ride on Velocicoaster for the night's out. We also stopped in Studios, and after my annoyance and rant, we did go back and look at it. Some of that damage, because we started looking at all of them, and some of the damage was done during transport and installation. Some of it was probably done by accident, guests not paying attention, bumping into it. But there was a lot of that was deliberate, and it's annoying and sad. Then we stopped in a sweet shop and picked up a little souvenir that we've been kind of looking at since April before. So they were sold out. I'll probably put a picture in like right now. Anyway, we're heading in, and we're gonna go grab a ride on Velocicoaster before the night's out. Okay, we're up at the front now, but we just got off a very, very fast ride on the Velocicoaster. It was absolutely just hauling the afternoon heat. Very smooth, very good. We also got the very last train before the ride shut down due to weather. So yeah, the ride's actually down now due to inclement weather in the area. And yeah. So we ended up with the last train before that happened, which was great. And yeah, that lightning that struck Journey's tree and caught it on fire a week or so ago, or whenever it was. Yeah, that actually hit Velocicoaster first and bounced off Velocicoaster and then struck the tree by Journey. Come to find out. Also, I doubt you're watching this, but shout out to Bailey for being just, yeah. Velocicoaster's crew in general is the best ride crew I've ever seen. Not just in efficiency, but also in like kindness and connectivity. Like, we're just nice to them, and they will open up and talk to us immediately. Like Bailey tonight, she was doing trash. We talked to her, a little bit, and she's like our best friend now. Like, that's all it takes is some kind words and a little chit chat, and so long as you're nice, it'll be nice back. And we don't want anything from any of the team members. We just want to talk to them because I've been on Velocicoaster 225 times, basically. So at this point, the attraction has become secondary to the team members. Like, I enjoy going there just to talk to them, just to BS with them, watch the ride operate, and just talk to some people that I know. But anyway, overall, good day. Ton of, my arm is getting tired, ton of HHN construction updates over in studios. More coming soon, I'm sure. Probably not going to be a vlog for the next few weeks. We might not even have one out until Horror Nights Hall of Scream at this point. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. But yeah, with all that being said, hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time on another adventure.